Hello friends, welcome to the Raftar series of RBWM. In Raftar series, as you can see, we are covering MCQs. Now I am covering RBWM. Other subjects are covered by all other mentors. So follow the series completely. Complete series. Follow the complete series. Like this video. Okay? Share it with your friends. Don't miss this because these are the repeated questions from your exams. Repeated ones. Okay? So let's start. Which of the following are the important factors that bank takes into account for pricing of products and services? Which of the following are the important factors for pricing of products and services? Means when I decide on the rate of interest of the loan, when I decide on the rate of interest of the deposit, let it be saving, FD, anything. So how do I decide? Market dynamics, risk perception, return expectation, resource position, and customer profile. So what are the factors on which the bank will decide? Think about it. Easy one, very easy one. Yeah? What do you think? Very easy one. Market dynamics means depends on the market competition basically. Dynamics means competition. Risk perception. What is the risk in the client? Now see this, the risk can be of two parts. One, it can be with the client also. Second, general market risk. Whatever is going on in the market. That is also another risk. Return expectation. What is the returns I am expecting? What are the returns which I am expecting? Resource position means what is my resource? Resource means what? What are my employees available? Whether my employees are available to process that loan. Whether my employees are available to handle that much business. Okay, customer profile. So this is internal customer risk. So what is the answer on this? What do you think should be the answer? It is A to E all. Okay, all of them. All of them are the reasons, right? Market dynamics, competition, risk perception. Okay, what is the risk? Expected risk in the market as well as with the customer. Generally in the market because customer is covered over here. Return expectations. Resource position, right? In public sector banks, the pricing of retail products is done on the basis of. So public sector banks, pricing of products is done on the basis. Now why public sector? See this. Logic is very simple. The same, suppose if I say, let's see, market trend, competition, regulatory advice, asset liability management practice. So do you mean to say that only public sector banks follow this? Private sector banks don't follow this? Cooperative banks don't follow this? It's nothing like this. In all the banks, the criteria is what? Pricing of retail products is based on what? Pricing of retail means your loans and deposits. Just now we have covered this. It depends on what? Yeah? It depends on market trend. So what is going on in the market right now? What is the requirement of the market? What are the customers demanding? Competition. What is the rate of interest competition is giving? Means for example, suppose if home loans are going on right now at 8.25, 8.5 max in between that range, 8.25 to 8.5. Suppose if I give the home loan at let's say 11%, nobody will come to me. Isn't it? NBFCs give the rate of interest of loans generally at 12%, 13%, home loans. Whereas we private sector and nationalized banks and cooperatives as well, they give the loan at around home loan at around 8.5 plus or minus 0.25 here there. So only that person will go to NBFC who doesn't get a loan from this bank. So that person is a probable NPA. That's why bank is not giving him. So competition, right? Competition. Next, regulatory advice means what? RBI. What does RBI say? Regulatory advice. What does RBI say about it? Okay. Regulatory advice. Next, asset liability management means what does your ALM say? Asset liability management means how do you manage your assets and liabilities? Means what? What do you mean by this further? Asset liability. It means how do I manage my buckets? See, ALM means what basically? Basically, you are talking of bucket systems. How do you manage the buckets? Buckets means 7-day deposits with 7-day assets. 1 month deposit with one month assets, loans. That's what is known as ALM. So, pricing of these retail products, it is both liabilities and assets. It's done on what basis? A, B and D, A and D, B and D, A to D all. So, the answer is A to D all. Okay. Now, this is common in all the banks. It's not only public sector banks. What is the maximum tenure allowed for reverse mortgage loan by banks to senior citizens? Reverse mortgage. What is reverse mortgage? Here, it's a big topic. In reverse mortgage, the loan is not repaid by that senior citizen. Not repaid. This loan is given for the daily expenses of that senior citizen. That is not to be invested in business. Okay. So this loan is given as installments per month, so that the senior citizen doesn't have any other income source. In that sense, he can follow, he and she means both family members, both of them are there, husband and wife. They can do their expenses, monthly expenses, and when they expire, both of them, one expires, other can stay in that house. When other expires, then that house is sold. And the property, when it is sold, then whatever we get back, we adjust our loan and remaining amount is given to the nominees. Okay. So, what is the maximum tenure of reverse mortgage loan given to senior citizens? Is it 20 years, 10 years, 25 years, 15 years? Maximum tenure. It is, let me see, comment section, everyone, put it in the comment section. It is 20 years. Maximum tenure of reverse mortgage loan is 20 years. Okay. Also, there is one more condition that is not given over here. The life of that building on which I am giving the loan should also be 20 years minimum. Life of that building should also be 20 years. Okay. When the bank follow a structured step-up pricing model with initial low and attractive price and then switch over to market related pricing after 3 years, it is called as, what is this? It means that, see this, loan EMI. In loan EMI, what am I doing? Okay, loan EMI. Let me write it properly. Loan EMI. Okay, this EMI is like this. Initially, it is less. Then after 3 years, it goes stable at the market rate. So high. Later it is high. Low and high. This is known as step up. Step up pricing means step up. First less, then high. This is known as step up pricing. It is also called as what? So this gap is 3 years. 3 years from less to stable market rate. So this gap is known as what? This gap is 3 years. So this type of loan is known as what? Teaser pricing, market driven pricing, step up approach, step down approach. This already you know, step up So leave this. This is called as teaser loans. Kindly note, teaser loans. In teaser loans, you give the rate of interest low initially and later you increase it. Generally, this is followed in case of NPA loans. Generally, NPA loans. Okay? Got it? NPA loans, you will say, how NPA loans? Here, whenever you do the restructuring of NPA loans, restructuring or rehabilitation we call it. Whenever you do the rehab of NPA loans, at that time you do this teaser loans. Okay? Dash is an unbranded and undifferentiated commodity like rice, wheat, bread, cloth. Unbranded, generic, expected, augmented, potential. Very simple one. Now this you answer first. Everyone, answer this first. Yes. See here, there are 5 types of products. Core product, generic product, expected product, augmented product and potential product. In marketing, there are 5 types of products. Kindly note. Generally 4 are considered. We start from generic only, but there is also one more product that's called as core. But many books define only these 4. So you can take these 4 also, not an issue. So generic product, then expected, this is number 1. Then number 2, number 3 and number 4. Okay. So this rice, wheat, these are all what? Do you have a branded? Have you seen the branded rice? Nowadays they tried this, na? Branded rice, some packs. This rice, that rice, various TV ads. But that doesn't work that much. Even wheat also. These are all staples, unbranded. So these are what? Generic. Okay, generic, unbranded. You have the generic medicines also, no? Same thing. Generic medicines. No brand name. Only qualities. Okay. Next. Which of the following is correct regarding delivery channel efficacy in respect of CRM? Efficacy means what? Effectiveness. This is a big word. Effectiveness. Effectiveness. Which of the following is correct regarding delivery channel effectiveness with respect to CRM? Delivery channels, both physical and remote, are offered to the customers. So do you offer both the channels, alternate channel as well as the branch? Do you offer both of them? Physical also means you personally talk to the CRM, means high network. Here, whenever you talk of CRM, you are actually talking of HNI. So in HNI clients, do you speak personally also? Or do you only send them to alternate channels? So both, that is true. You want correct. Different modes of physical channels are offered to the customers. Different modes, okay, of physical channels are offered to the customers. So that is also true. Modes of the channels are categorized according to the income level of the customer. So that is also true. As per the income level, means if it's a very high net worth client, you will definitely talk to that person. More personal touch. Only remote channels are offered to all customers as a part of our digitization. That is wrong. False. So the answer over here is E. Let's write this E. A, B, C. This is the answer because you want the correct one. If the question would have been incorrect one, then this would have been the answer D. Okay? Only remote channels, nothing. You have to meet personally HNI clients. Only these HNI clients will give you business if you have a personal rapport with them. Okay? Important, remember this. HNI means rapport, personal rapport should be there. You must call these customers on a regular basis. Speak to them. Okay, look at their problems. Try to give them something new. Investment opportunities. Okay. When pricing of retail products is done for separate products independent of each other, separate products independent of each other, independent. This is called as price bundling, standalone pricing, market driven pricing and structured pricing. So it is called as what? Price bundling. Price bundling means what? I combine the two products. Means, for example, I'll give you this example. Some customer is having a FD of 5 crores with me, 5 crores. Okay, he is having a FD. Now this customer wants home loan also. Home loan. This customer comes for home loan. Why should that customer come is a different aspect. Somebody might say, if he is having 5 crores, why will he take home loan? But there are certain customers who for taxation purpose require home loans. So if this customer comes for home loans, will you give this customer the normal rate of interest, let's say 9%, or will you give this customer a lesser rate of interest, let's say 8%? So which one will you offer? Obviously 8%. Depending on your bank's internal calculations. Okay. So this is known as bundled pricing. Bundled means what? You are combining two products so that the overall profitability of your bank is increased. Standalone pricing. Standalone means what? Single. Nothing else. Single. Okay. Done on the separate products independent of each other. Independent. So single. Right answer. Right. This is the right answer. Market driven means what? As per the market conditions. Means I gave you this home loan example. Home loan. What is going on in the market? You have to follow that. This is the best example. Home loan. Structured pricing. Structured means what? Structured means defined pricing. This is generally done for bigger loans, corporate loans. Generally, structured pricing is followed in corporate loans. Okay. So the answer is standalone. Where holistic pricing is offered across a special range of products and services so that the total price proposition is attractive than the standalone pricing of an individual product. It is called as price bundling. Again the same options. Standalone, market driven and structured. See this. Here the question is total price proposition. So same example. FD and home loan. What will I see is total income to the bank, total income, average of net income, total income to the bank. Rather than looking at single home loan income or single FD income. So that is called as bundling. Price bundling. Got it? This is called as price bundling. Got it? Clear? From the information below, calculate the net profit. See, now this is a case study. Calculate the net profit. This case study is there in RBWM also, in accounts also. Operating profit is 10 lakhs. Administrative cost is 2 lakhs. Interest and tax is 50,000. So you have to calculate net profit. What is operating profit? I know many of you might have done the calculation by now. 10 minus 2 minus 50. You try to match this answer somewhere. Match this answer. Right? 10 minus 2 minus 50. 7.5. This is the answer. Right? Try this again. Let me see. Everyone try this. Let me see. And also explain me what is operating profit. Operating profit is also an important term. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Operating profit. Many of you might have done this 7.5. Let me see in the comment section. What is the answer? Yes. Let me see. Operating profit is 10 lakhs. Administrative cost. You all have subtracted this. I have seen this. All of you have subtracted this. This is wrong. Because 7.5 lakhs is not the answer. Not the answer. Now I'll explain you what is operating profit. See this. Operating profit comes, operating profit, from gross profit, GP. Gross profit you get it from trading account. From that, when you subtract admin expenses, admin expenses, okay, then what you get is operating profit. This is also called as, other word for this operating profit is profit. Okay, the other word for this operating profit is EBIT, earning before interest and taxation, EBIT. Okay, it's also called as EBIT. Got it? It is also called as EBIT. So you can write this like this, EBIT also. But one thing you note in this, this is already subtracted. So this 2 lakhs is already subtracted. So you need not subtract it again now, because you have already subtracted it. So why will you subtract it again? So now what will you do? See here, after this you want net profit. So operating profit, EBIT, minus interest and taxation. So EBIT minus IT is known as net profit, NPAT, that is called as NPAT, net profit after tax. This is called as NPAT, net profit after tax. Got it? So this is called as NPAT. So you have to subtract just 10 lakhs and 50,000. Your answer is 9,50,000. Your answer is 9,50,000. Kindly note this. I've seen this, many of you subtracted everything whatever you got. 10 lakhs minus 2 lakhs minus this. Not required at all. Understand the meaning of operating profit. Operating profit comes after subtracting the admin expenses from gross profit. Got it? Everyone clear? Clear this issue? Clear the concept? This is very important. Here, one more thing I'll explain you. Now you got the answer? Let me remove all these things. There is something called as EBITDA. 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 Earning before interest, taxation, depreciation and amortization. From this, when you subtract depreciation and then amortization. First it's actually reverse. First you subtract amortization, then depreciation. Then whatever you get is EBIT. Or this EBIT is also called as operating profit. This EBIT is also called as operating profit. From here, when you subtract interest, then you subtract tax, then whatever you get is known as NPAT, net profit after tax. Okay? What do we do with this NPAT? This NPAT, what does a company do? Any company, what does it do? This NPAT, it will distribute it in two parts. See this NPAT, it will distribute it in two parts. Either, here it's either or combination, anything. Both of them can be done. One is dividend. Dividend is given to the shareholders. Dividend. Okay. Or second they keep it as reserves and surplus, R&S. Reserves and surplus. Either of these two are done. Or both are done. Both can also be done. I can give dividend also, I can give reserves and surplus also. Both of them. Okay? Got it? Clear this term? This is very important term to understand. Now before going, everyone, kindly join the new crash course coming up of Adda 24/7. Kindly join this. How to join this? Here, always purchase through the app. Go through the app only. In the app, you will be getting 1% extra. The new crash course of JAIIB. See this. JAIIB. It's coming up. And very important part. Super 30. Super 30 is a residential program, okay, of Adda 24/7. This is starting on 12th of April. 12th April. 9 days residential program. You will stay over here. Okay, stay over here. And then after staying there, you will get all the details of JAIIB. Join this ASAP residential program. Very, very, very important. You will meet face to face with us, all the mentors. You will get complete knowledge. 9 days staying, accommodation is available. Accommodation, this lunch, dinner, that is available. Okay? So you can join this also. This is most important one. Huge discounts are available. You can meet personally. You get a backup support also. After the course is over, you get backup support also. You get Mahapacks also free in this. So join this ASAP. You can join the crash course also. Crash course is starting from 1st of April. Okay? Ebooks, everything. See here, both of them you are getting ebooks as well. Ebooks, test, online classes. Okay? So I would always suggest you to join this residential program. Okay? Look at this, the details. Access to structured offline classes, doubt solving app, on app, Telegram groups, interactive classes, in-person counseling, everything is there. Look at the important parts. And the discounts are also huge, offered. Okay, so join this. Okay. Use the code Y432. Buy now. Okay. The code is already applied over here. Click pay now and you can join. Okay. Payment and you are done. Also the crash course. You can join the crash course as such. Okay. Crash course also you can join. If you join the crash course, look at this. Starting from 1st of April. Use the code Y432. Okay. So join this. And again, remember the code Y432. Y432. See this. Click on buy now. Put the code Y432. Y432. Enter. 80% discount plus 1% extra. 81. Through the app. So join this ASAP. Just now it is starting up. Very important. All the details are covered over your fast batch. Okay. Chalo. Bye.